Hi guys, welcome to another Shirley Rocks video. In this video now I'm going to be playing a new game I got called Rimworld. I recently backed this on Kickstarter. It's trying to think of the best game to compare it to. It's like a tactical planetary space survival game. It was recently on Kickstarter, and I started watching some guy on YouTube playing the videos, and I had to, back it myself so I could get myself a copy of it because I really wanted to play it. I really enjoyed watching the guy's videos. I can't actually think off the top of my head what the guy's called. I think it's Blitzkrieg or something like that. But anyway, I saw him playing these games, and this game looked really cool. So I backed it, and in the end, it actually got $260,000. So just goes to show you, he only wanted $20,000. So it's pretty popular. So I've had a quick go at this, and it goes to show that even if you watch someone play the game, when you actually play it yourself, it's a whole different thing. So yeah, we can all learn together. So I'm going to start a new colony. Okay, when you go to a new colony, you got I don't know if you've watched any of the videos before. You've got all these different AI modes for it. So the top one is Cassandra Classic, and Cassandra creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. Good for a first game. Okay, next one is Tough Cassandra, so less forgiving. And the next one is Friendly. Doesn't want to hurt anyone. She wants a relaxing tale, but people building a colony, she'll be very friendly. And then random events, doesn't follow rules. So as this is my first go, I'm actually going to do this one, Cassandra Classic. So here we go. Let's start this one. Now you start off with 3 people on your planet. You can click randomize up here and randomize different stats. All these different skills down here are for the different areas of things that you can do on the planet. For construction, for building buildings, growing. You can grow hydroponics and food later on. Research, you can research technology. Some of the others are obvious really. It does what it says on the tin. So you got mining, shooting, melee, social. That one's you can get people coming to the planet, and if you manage to subdue them, you can imprison them, and then you can try and convince them that yours is the best colony ever. To give up the pirate ways, and join your colony, hug trees and mine and grow food. So that's pretty useful because there is a job called Warden, and if I've not actually played the game that much to know if it does actually make a difference, but a higher social skill will increase your persuasion rate of the prisoner. Not too sure about cooking. I've not actually. There you go. This skill does nothing in this unfinished version of Rimworld, so don't have to worry about that one. Same with medicine. Artistic's the same, and crafting. So they're all things that are coming soon. So if you look at this one, this guy here, he's good social. He's a bird lover. As it says here, doesn't really do anything. It's just a bit of fun, and he's a runner. So he seems okay. Oh, okay. So we've got another decent one. So we've got a mine out of 12. So I think we might keep these depending on how rubbish the last one is. See, he's good at research. So we've not really got anyone that's good at shooting. Have we got? Well, that one's not too bad. He's got a shooting of 8. So yeah, I think we're going to go for this. So I'm going to rename them as well, because otherwise I'll just completely forget who's who. So this one is going to be a talker. So I think you can only choose. Can you choose the full name? No, I don't know if that's a bug or you're not meant to be able to. So this one's called Chatty. As you can see. Actually, I don't need to change the other names because they're pretty obvious, aren't they? Miner, Scientist. So Chatty Noble, Gilmore the Miner, and Dixon Scientist. Okay, let's click start. generating world. It's usually pretty quick at this generating. Okay, the three of you wake in your long sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. A few hours later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Now you should see them land. There you go. So the first thing you do, you press pause. Now pause at any time pauses the game. So you've got, you've got your time. This is all your time down here. You've got time, date, and cycle. So you can tell how much of the day is passed there. You also have your speed controls here. As you can see, press pause, unpauses it, and pauses it again. And you've also got the normal speed rate. You've got a faster speed rate there, and then you've got the super fast rate. So that just means that when they're actually doing stuff, when they're actually doing stuff, if it's going to take a while, you can actually get them to speed up. So let's have a little look around at this amazing new world we've landed on. So I'll zoom out a bit. Okay. As you can see, it's not an overly massive area. Ooh, as you can see, I've spawned right near the top, so I could dig up there. One of the main requirements you have on the planet are you need money, you need food, and you need metal. Now, let me zoom in. If you zoom in here, this is metal here, and also the brown areas here. This is all metal around the edges. Now for food, let me find some food. Think things like this. No, I'm looking for bushes. There's food here, but it's not like a renewable source. I think the food actually does tend to grow. Oh, here we go. Now you see these bushes here, little red things. See, they've got raspberries on them. So if you harvest them, you can keep growing back. The food will keep growing back. Ooh, now that looks a pretty sweet little area around there. That'd be good for defense points, because I could do choke points there and there. Now, as well as food, metal, you also need power. Now you can get power in two ways. You can build these things here, solar generators, which produce solar power. However, there are lunar cycles, so if you get one of them, your power all goes down, and you need power to power your guns and lights. You can store electricity in batteries. However, you do need quite a few of them, and you are on a bit of a limited time with how much you can store. You can also do geothermal energy, which is from geysers or geysers, depending on where you're from in the world, which are the attractive looking holes here. Now, the trouble I've got here now is I've got a steam thing here, so if I build my little base up in this area, I'm not going to be able to actually get to that. I'm not going to be able to protect that steam thing. Let me just see if there's a better area somewhere. Now, I don't know if I can actually build on that because it's so close to the thing, but what I could do, I don't really like how open it is though. You know what? I'm going to go for the big. I think I might go and just build in here. Simply because I think it's a lot more defensible. So that's the trouble with this game. It's so you have to sort of think what you're doing before you put stuff down. So, I think what actually I'm going to do, I'm going to try and mine out up here, around there, so I can get the power off that geyser. So let me go to here. Now here's your main architect here. Brings up your little tab here, so you've got all your orders. So you've got cut plants, which basically clears areas. You've got home zone here, and a home zone is an area you define, and if there's a fire in that area, your colonists will respond to it. So it's good for when you expand. Haul things is basically for clearing areas. When you start here, you've got this here, which is your dumping area. You can put rubble, rocks in it. You can say other things you want in it, like colonist corpses, strangers' corpses, and animal corpses. So let me bring this back up. Mining does what it says on the tin. Mines, harvest plants, will harvest them, retrieve the food, but not destroy them. And these are structures you can build. You've got power conduits there, which are for linking your power sources like supply generators, solar generators, sorry, and the steam power geyser. Then you've got all various effects and stuff like that. But I'm not going to bore you by going through every single option because you're going to be bored to tears. So let's instruct our guys to do a bit of digging over here. So we're gonna mine out. We'll first of all see if we can place the geothermal on there, which we can't. So we roughly need to dig around that area there. So let's dig a little bit around here. Okay, and then we're gonna unpause it and watch them go ahead. As it says there, you can control the camera by dragging the middle mouse button or using the WASD. As you can see, I've actually got a gun on there. So let me just see who's got. See, yeah, perfect. He's got the good shooting skill. So he's got the gun, and I'm gonna. If you press the shortcut of F, it unmarks stuff so you can collect stuff. He's not doing anything at the moment, so what you can do is overview. Now on here, it's basically assigning people different tasks. So I want that chatty at the moment. He's the researcher. No, sorry, he's the social type of guy. I want him to do hauling. Now, after watching these videos, I've just remembered something that is going to come and bite me in the butt, because, as you can see, this chatty guy, he can only do certain jobs. So all he can do is he can do researching, he can be a warden, a doctor, which doctors are used, it's medicine that's not used, and he can firefight, so that means he's pretty much, I nearly swore then, he's pretty much useless. So anyway, let me get these on with digging. So I might as well actually just assign him these tasks then, because basically there's nothing for him to actually do now. So I do need to build my stockpile in a different place if I'm going to set up over here. So let me build a stockpile, which is 200. I've got 500. There you go. And we want to destroy that one. So how do we destroy things? There we go. Sell. There you go. And we could also do to sell the dumping area and the beds as well, because we're going to live over here. So let me just pause it as I'm going to build a new dumping area. I don't know if corpses actually affect people's productivity and stuff. So we're going to put that over there. We also need to put some beds down, so let us put some beds down here. Furniture, and put some beds here. You can rotate them as it says there, Q and E. So for now, these are just going to be chilling by the rocks here. Resume time. As you can see now, they're going to go ahead and build the bed. I can actually build that thermal thing here now as well? Nope, I can't. As you can see here, I need to mine this little section here now. So, okay, unpause it again. That's one bed built. Two beds built. Okay. And I think on that exciting and thrilling first point, I'm going to try and limit these videos to about 15 or 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll be doing. Sorry, it was a bit slow at starting off on this one because I'm learning as well. Because although I've watched other people play them, I'm not really sat down and played it too much because I wanted to sort of show you how easy it is to get into or how not easy it is to get into. So apart from picking an absolutely awful starting character, that chatty one who is currently over here, just standing there. I mean, it is paused, but he's not doing anything anyway, so I'm going to leave it at this point. So check out part 2. I'm going to be doing another video. I'm going to be doing these 2 or 3 times a week, so you can watch my glorious colony prosper, and I'm sure it's not going to end in a terrible, terrible death. Okay, Shirley Rocks signing out.